Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm doing my second part of the new La Aurora cigars. This is the 1987, and this is the Connecticut Robusto 5x50. There is the density shot. Has just an average feel in the hand for Robusto. This uses a Connecticut shade grown wrapper, Dominican binder, and Dominican and Nicaraguan fillers. Last week we did the 1962, which was the Corojo, surprisingly good cigar, rated at a 93. So let's see how the Connecticut keeps up, if it can. So let's get right to it. These cigars are made to commemorate the 113th year that La Aurora has been in business, and like the Corojo, this Connecticut is priced between $5 and $6. So that is La Aurora's way of thanking their fans for all these many years in business. So now this cigar looks every bit the part of a Connecticut. As you can see, it's extremely light, a golden color, if you will. And let's take just a little off the top, as they say. Okay, that's an effortless draw. That's truly effortless. No impeding at all. Well, I'm getting some very nice flavors to begin with. I'm getting a lot of white chocolate, very sweet and thick, brown sugar, and a sweet cedar. Black pepper, interestingly enough, at 7.5, close to an 8. It's quite good. So that's how it starts. I want to see where it goes from here, but this is a nice start for a Connecticut cigar. And I hate to put it that way, but Connecticut's usually can go one of two ways: very bland, very blasé, or have a lot of interesting flavors. I like the way these flavors start. Let's just say that. Oh, close to an inch in, and you can add 2 flavors to my initial assessment: cinnamon on the front end and a little coffee base. The finish is what I'll call a toasted cream. I've used that term before. And some nice lingering black pepper. Above average amount of lingering black pepper, but not an excessive amount or an ideal amount if you like a lot like I do, but it's a good amount. Good amount, not bad. So the black pepper in this cigar is a surprise in a Connecticut cigar. Of course, you can blend it to be whatever you want, but it's a nice black pepper. And the front end flavors with that white chocolate, my term, very thick, sweet, creamy white chocolate, brown sugar, cinnamon, and some nice cedar notes. Very nice on the front end. I would call the cigar mild to medium, emphasis on medium probably. Not an overly large amount of a ligero kick yet, if it's going to be one, but I would call it mild to medium, leaning toward medium at this point. Well, I'm at the midpoint thereabouts, and look, ash is still intact. It really shows no sign of dropping. You can sometimes tell when the ash is weak and it's going to drop. Now, it will eventually, but we are still intact. Remove the lower band that said Connecticut. The flavors are about like I said before, but they're nice. There's a lot of sweetness in this cigar. The white chocolate flavor is just thick. Not really buttery, but it's very thick. sort of rich, sort of rich for white chocolate. Cinnamon is still there, brown sugar. The cedar has kind of gotten subdued. You can still pick it up, but it's there's so many sweet flavors. Brown sugar, cinnamon, well, cinnamon, and the white chocolate is so nice. It's very thick, very nice sweet flavors in this cigar. And the black pepper is, I'll be honest with you, very surprising. All of you know I love my black pepper, and this Connecticut has a ton of black pepper. So we're going along nicely here at the midpoint. Tight ash. I'll try to let you know how long it gets. That's every bit of 2.5 inches because it's a 5-inch cigar, and we're pretty much at the midpoint. So let's see how long it'll get. Will it be here when I come back? Let's see. I've only got about 1.5 inches left, but I wanted to just say that there's a little dry wood that's popped up, and it's taking away from some of the sweetness, the level of sweetness we were previously at with the white chocolate and the brown sugar. Not too much detraction, but some. Still very sweet, not as sweet, and with that dry wood it's sort of equalized a little bit. But medium bodied now, and pepper still is very good. So it continues to be very good, very sweet, but there is an element of dry wood now, and I'll be back wrapping up here in just a few minutes. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Wasn't much of a jump from the last segment to now, but flavors are the same. Now, I would say the cigar ended medium bodied, had nice flavors. In the last segment, you noticed we were losing the white chocolate notes, and really we lost them. But you still had the sweet brown sugar and the cinnamon and a little touch of cedar. It was still very sweet, even without the massive amount of white chocolate we had all throughout the cigar until that final third. So that really wasn't a deal breaker, but very nice amount of black pepper. Finish was very good with nice lingering black pepper. It's been a good cigar, not a very typical Connecticut. It had a lot more flavor, a lot more black pepper. So it's been a good cigar. Again, priced at between $5 and $6, so you can't really go wrong. And you can thank the La Aurora people for that price point. For me, this is rating out as a 91. Very good cigar. Nice, not too heavy. Probably would make a good morning cigar. Those of you familiar with my apple test, if you will, as far as having an apple before I do these reviews, I did that today, and it did bring out a lot of these flavors, a lot of nice flavors. So you might want to try that. So there you have it, the La Aurora 1987, the Connecticut version, the Robusto.